I'm Ace. Good to have you here. Let me ask you something. Have you ever finished a small project and thought someone would pay for the exact steps I took? Most people never sell these things because they over-explain or underprice, so their work sits unseen. Here's the thing. A single, tightly written page that shows what you did, why it worked, and how to copy it often beats a long course nobody finishes. That page can be written, priced, and automated in a week, sometimes in a weekend. Why this matters? You already have validated work, costs, mistakes, shortcuts, real specifics other people pay to avoid. Package that certainty and you get leverage. Simple as that. Think about what you'll walk away with today. A fast test to pick a sellable project, a one-page template you can draft under a timer, and a minimal stack to take payments and deliver without babysitting. Ready? Let's start with a tiny test I use when I'm unsure. Picture the project. Did it produce a clear, visible outcome someone would actually pay to copy? Could a competent beginner repeat it without special training? And did it save time, money, or headaches compared with the usual route? 2. Yes answers and you move forward. Less than that. Reposition the promise or shelve it. Surprising, right? Let me make it concrete. I built a raised permaculture bed last spring. 4x8. Cheap lumber. Quick soil mix. Outcome. Healthy beds in half the usual time. Repeatable? Yes, with basic tools. Value? Gardeners hate weeding. They'll trade time to avoid it. That passed the test fast. Picture two buyers. One wants less work, the other wants to tinker. Positioning decides which of them clicks buy. For the busy homeowner, the promise is immediate time saved. For the hobbyist, it's soil health and technique. Same project, different headline, different buyer. Now the writing trick. I time box this every time. I set a 45-minute timer, pour out the steps in bullets, then close the doc and come back in 10. That pressure forces the clearest writing. Aim for a tight structure. Problem, constraints, step by step, costs, tools, failures, quick wins. Quick aside, evidence bullets are gold. Total cost, actual hours, one before and after caption, and the single mistake you wish you'd avoided. Short, concrete items people can scan and believe. A reader emailed me once, finished mine in a weekend, sold 3 copies in a month. That small note mattered more than a long case study. One line of proof moves buyers faster than another paragraph of why. For search, pick a micro keyword, something people type when they want a practical, finishable how-to. Use that phrase in the headline, the subhead, and an image alt tag. You're aiming for a narrow purchase intent corner of search, not general SEO glory. Pricing and delivery should be boring in the best way. I start $7 to $17. Deliver a PDF and a one-page checklist. PDF is universal and scannable. No one needs a voting session on format. Automate payments with Stripe or Gumroad and auto-email the file. Keep support minimal. An autoresponder for basic issues and refunds, and an optional paid upsell, say a 30-minute review, if people want hands-on help. That keeps the primary product faceless and low maintenance. Here's a 48-hour starter you can actually follow. Day 1, pick the project, choose the buyer angle, and write a 45-minute draft. Make the PDF and checklist. Day 2, publish the page, wire up checkout and delivery, and send 3 emails. Deliver a quick tip and a helpful follow-up. Then share where your buyers already hang out. Surprising result. Small launch, small audience, clear product. That's how you learn faster than a year of guessing. Let me walk you through the permaculture page I mentioned. Headline: Weekend bed, no regret. Build a productive 4x8 permaculture bed under $120. One-line evidence. Build in a weekend, under $120. Starts producing in month 3. Then a shopping list, step bullets, soil ratios, and the 2 mistakes I made. Photos, and a one-line testimonial. That's it. Common traps. Overlong content. fuzzy buyer promise, and complicated fulfillment. Fixes are brutal but simple. Cut, sharpen, automate. If someone can't state the outcome in one sentence, you haven't sold a promise yet. Quick tooltip. Use one decisive metric near the top. Time to complete, total cost, or the main result. People scan headlines. Make that scan a no-brainer. Before we wrap the single lesson, transform completed work into a tight, repeatable buyer promise. The product is not your ego. It's the convenience and certainty you sell. Give someone a small, proven map, and they'll pay for it. Actionable challenge. This is the experiment. In the next 48 hours, pick one completed project, run it through the 3-question test, and write a 45-minute draft using problem/constraints, steps/costs/tools/failures/quick wins. Publish a one-page PDF, set it $7 to $17, and automate delivery. That quick test tells you more than a month of guessing.
If this landed, subscribe. I'll keep sending small, usable systems you can try this weekend.
One last thing. What's one small project you own that someone else would gladly pay to copy? Hold on to that. I'm Ace. Appreciate the minutes. Catch you next time.